Hello.
Hello. You are not audible.
Okay.
Visible. Visible. Sorry. You are audible but not visible.
So you can turn on and off your camera. You
No.
are also
It's okay right now. Oh, yeah.
you are
Now
not
it's
visible.
okay. Okay. Let me check.
Yeah, please turn on and turn off your camera. Then you will.
Yes. I am doing.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
you are visible now. So how are you?
Okay. Fine. Thank you. And how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Everything is good here. What about you?
Yeah. Here is also. I am fit and fine and all is well here.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how is your day?
Actually, my day is a little bit tight schedule because today is Monday. I'm observing a Monday fast today. So I have to go to the temple and
Oh,
worship God, Shiva, and cooking, all those things, or study, uploading the videos. So lots of work here.
yeah, it's too late now. You have to go to temple in the at the in the early morning. So it's too late.
Yeah, yeah, but the early morning, my society's temple is not open. They will clean and worship their own. Monk is worship their own worship. After he offered the diya and tika, all those things, his worship has done. After that, he allowed to other person to worship.
Yeah.
So all those things, it will take time to 9 o'clock, 7 to 9 o'clock, his time. After that, so that time 9 to 10 and 11, my husband will go to the office. So
Okay.
that's why I skip that. And this time, every work has done, and I will go to the temple and sit there peacefully and worship 1 hour, half hour, because
Yeah.
I have peace. I have no work that time. So I can
Mhm.
peacefully spend time with Shiva,
So
God
you are
Shiva.
Shiva. You're fasting for Shiva, Lord
Yes,
Shiva.
yes,
So, so
yeah.
yeah, very. So you like you are not you don't eat today.
No, I eat not grains. I only eat fast food like curd, milk, fruit juice, dry fruits like that. So it is not issue for me. I am very comfortable with it
Okay.
because
Uh,
some somebody has salt issue. They don't eat salt. So that times they feel nervous and anxiety and low blood pressure like that problems they have faced, but I have no that kind of problem.
so like do you like tea?
Yes.
So you today you hadn't tea.
Yeah, I had in the morning. Warm water when I get up early in the morning. First of
Mhm.
all, I took a glass of water, uh, cold water, without brushing my teeth. After
Mhm.
that, when I brush my teeth again and then take warm water, after that tea, and then my day will start.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like you today you had only a cup of tea, not you had breakfast.
No, no. Now after this, I will take banana and peanut, roasted peanut and gur, and whatever I want to eat, I will.
And after that, like in the evening, what will you eat in the evening?
I will eat like I will make fast food like sabudana khichdi and sometimes potatoes, roasted potatoes, shallow fry, not roasted or not shallow fry potatoes. Sometimes sweet potato And sometimes in the evening, I make milkshake with banana or apple, and many kinds of things I have, but I am not a guzzling person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to ask you one question, like you are improving, your English is very good. Like you can explain whatever you want to explain in English. So like, you are improving. So how you did this? Like please share something.
Yeah, actually, earlier I was not able to express because I only speak sometimes myself. Only too much I was listening. I keep listening whole day. When I washing utensils, put the my clothes in the sun, while folding the clothes, while cooking, whole day. Nobody at home, then I will speaker on the speaker and keep listening. And while listening, many things I had clear. And gradually I start speaking, but still I am not good at speaking. I am as a learner I am improving, but one thing I observing myself these days, I'm speaking, then I remember that thing what I am going to tell you next, because earlier that point I don't have, that was missing. But nowadays it is in my habit. When I'm going to tell you anything, so remember I am going to tell you in present or past habit, like that. So
So nowadays, what are you doing for your English? Like earlier, you listen a lot, but nowadays, what are you doing?
nowadays I am every day I have a session with the strangers, and I reading stories and try to recall that. Earlier I was reading, but I have no any goal to explain to others. But these days I have a goal, but whatever I learn I have to explain with somebody. So that is the my way of improving English, because in that I have to recall all those sentences. When I read any story, I have a story. If you want, then I can explain that. Yesterday
Sure.
night, I read that story. In a town in northern India, there was a merchant lived with his wife, and he traveled to distant land and brought goods from there and sold it in his town. And while returning from his travel, he bought something for his family and servants too. So once he returning while his travels, he bought a beautiful golden chain for his wife. Everyone in the home admired about that chain, and his wife liked it very much. One day, that merchant returned back to home from their work. He found a big commotion. His wife was crying, and all the others were searching for something. And on seeing him, his wife tearfully said, "Those chain you bought from me from the another city, that is missing." He asked his wife, "Did you go anywhere today? And did anybody come to home?" She replied, No, but I did not go anywhere today, and nobody has come to our home either." That merchant went into the garden, and he started thinking. It means, apart from me, my wife and two children were there, and three servants too. It means thief is inside my house. So he asked, then he hit a plan, and he asked his servants, this is not difficult for me find out the thieves, because I have 3 magical sticks. So each of I will give you the sticks. I will give the sticks. Each of you a stick. So that and that magic sticks will grown up by one each. Who is stole the 10? Those servants went to their room with the sticks, and next morning they went to the merchant's room. And when he measured the sticks, he found one stick shorter by an inch, because thief thought, if my stick would grown up by 1 inch, then he shorter that by 1 inch. And that's the clever merchant caught the thieves, and that's all the story. Yeah,
He was very clever.
clever person. Yeah. So like that today, now
After
these
that,
days,
her wife's expressions. Can
yeah,
you explain?
he that thief returned the golden chain, that beautiful chain to her wife, and she was very happy. Yeah. Actually,
Yes,
these
like
days I am doing this exercise. Whatever I read, I think I have to explain with somebody to somebody. So easy for me to recall all those things as I
yeah.
explain you. And earlier, randomly, I was reading and I let it go. So I didn't remember those things.
Yeah, but now you can all remember all the things, whatever you read.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, which book are you reading?
Actually, I have many books. Sometimes I have story books, a translation book. I have English to Hindi. Uh, 1 paragraph, not more than that. There is a
Yeah.
small story like matlab, I have a grammar book written by Aditya Rana sir. He is very famous person for English on the YouTube, and
Rana sir.
very old. Yeah, I followed him because he is a Hindi medium student, and how he experienced, how he learnt those all things, that all he teach nowadays on the YouTube, because he understand very well Hindi medium students. That's
Hmm.
why. So I
Yeah.
have his book. So in that book, small translation stories. Or maybe take one topic about somebody in trouble. So how their friends are helping them, like that.
Okay, like a
Colors of,
storybook with grammar. Like there are grammar exercise also like this.
yeah. And this whatever story I told you currently, this story is from Grandma Tales storybook, because that book is of my children's book. And I
Okay.
have my children's 7th standard, 6th and 8th standard books. I have literature book, worksheet book. So all those I kept with me. I haven't sold that. So I use those books nowadays. My
Oh,
children always ask me ki, why you keep that book with you, mummy. You not need to. No use of you. But I told them, ki, no, this is use for me one day. You don't
so
worry.
watching are they watching your videos?
Yes,
These videos you are so now they can easily relate these things like why you are collecting their book and all.
yes,
They can
yes.
relate. So those say they make fun of you sometimes.
No, actually, na, I whatever pencil, rubbers, erasers, and notebooks, textbook. they don't use, but they left 4 pages, 5 pages they use and they left it. I always use those all things to my study. So they are telling me, "Mummy is a very major person." So
Like
i-
to learn new things, you're very keen. Like I personally I feel that like you're very uh, hardworking and you're very curious to learn new things. That is very good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And always I don't want to waste any a single thing, like food or study material, and any material, decorative material or cloths. You cut my cloths, wasted cloths, and I make that waste for
Yeah.
anything. I can use anyways.
You are
Yeah.
Indian mom. That is why
Yeah, that's the fact, you are right.
every
So
Indian mom
Priyanka,
do
I
like
have one word.
yeah.
Nowadays, I have seen many times in others, from others, spark. So what
Spark.
does it mean? Yeah,
Spark means shiny or cheerful like this.
yeah. Can you frame the sentences?
Right.
Yeah, many meanings.
Yeah, it is the spark. Yeah. For I'm trying to making a sentence with this word. So yeah,
Yes.
you are a big example of women ladies. You are a spark of their dreams they want to do.
Yeah,
Is this
learning new things.
yeah? You are a spark. We
Yeah,
can say you are a spark
yeah.
for
So I have,
Indian.
yeah, I have also one sentence. She
Yeah.
felt little spark of
Okay.
younger. When
Oh,
you
yeah.
feel younger, when you feel little bit angry, so
Hmm.
you can say, I felt little spark of
Oh,
younger. Yes.
okay. Okay.
Uh,
Like yeah.
I felt little younger. I feel inside me little younger. So you can use spark younger.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good word you are using, and sentence is also good. So, have you anything to ask?
Yeah. How do you manage these days? These days you are a very busy person. So
Hmm.
what is your routine? When do you get up, and how is your schedule? How do you manage your day?
Yeah, nowadays I'm very busy with my studies, and yeah, nowadays I have a another way. Like I'm learning this language. This is also like I'm enjoying. So that is why I get some time for this, and yeah, I'm attending so many sessions on Clappingo. After that, there is some need to edit that videos, and sometime I talk with strangers. So yeah, my day is totally busy. I
I
don't.
can feel, I can feel and relate myself to you,
Yeah,
because sometimes while doing all these things, I have lost somewhere else. Somebody
yeah.
call me, I have lost somewhere else. I didn't listen. So somebody call me, hey, where are you? Please listen me.
We
Yeah,
are we
it's
are we are somewhere else. We
yeah.
don't know where we are now because I'm on the way of fluency.
Yes. So
Okay.
sometimes it's feel hectic nowadays. I feel nobody will disturb me. Nobody is disturbing me. I am busy with my study. Whatever you need, I will do all those things. But you don't ask me many times, because my husband is habitual. When he asks for anything, so he asks me repeatedly 2 times, 3 times. So earlier I was free. So it's no, there is no issue. There was no issue. But these days, I many times I keep telling you, please you don't ask many times. I all those things I keep in my mind, and I am seeing you. You are going to worship, and you need after that you breakfast. So I will manage myself. You don't be panic me. You make
Yeah.
me panic. Yeah.
So you are proving the line age no matter. There is no age
No,
for study. Age no matter for
actually,
anyone.
in my opinion, age is doesn't